We do have a tradition here for anyone coming up to present, where we realize a lot of times presenters can give a much better presentation and pitch. They're a little more excited when they come up. So we like to give a big standing round of applause before they come up. So if we could give a big standing round of applause for Jake Fisher.
Hello, thank you. Thank you. So, who here has ever been in a relationship ever in your entire lives? Ever? Show of hands, ever. Yeah, you, yeah, good. So, sometimes relationships can have, your honeymoon period at the beginning where everything is just rainbows and sunshine and just magical and amazing, and then, you get a few months in and things can get a little more humdrum and a little more, maybe boring, that sort of thing. And you find you have these times during your day or during your evening where you're just kind of sitting there and you're just watching TV and thinking, I'd like to connect with my significant other, but I just, what are we going to do? We only have 20 minutes. We only have 30 minutes. There's no time to do anything. Our team, as shown here, has over 40 years of marital experience. That's just marriage. So we've come up with a few ideas of things you can do in those little short bursts, those 20 to 30 minute time periods. So what we did a couple years ago at Startup Weekend Iowa City 2015, so to the team that's presenting that just did Startup Weekend, companies do come out of these things. We started out as something called Sexy Life, and we wanted to find a way to bring date night home to busy couples. Turns out it's kind of hard to sell something that's called Sexy Life, so we decided to change our name to BondingBox, which is a little easier to sell. And it is date night brought home to busy couples that only have short little periods of time to do activities. And our activities include food and games, and I will be showing that in just a moment. So who are these couples? Some of them are like these very handsome looking folks right here. They're people that have small children or work busy schedules and just don't have tons of time to just devote to date night out, like maybe you did before you have two little people sitting on your lap like so. So the question is, well, what's out there? What are these people doing to solve this right now? And we actually purchased some of our competitors just to see what we're up against here. And like this one, I mean, what is this? We got basically a package of tube socks for $40 and some instructions that just were confusing and just weren't very fun to do. And we thought we can do better than this. So what did we do? We combined the experience of sharing a meal with your significant other with the fun of playing a game. And so we've designed what we're calling a Happy Meal for adults in these little boxes. Each little box has one activity that lasts about 20 to 30 minutes each. And we include everything you need for the activity in the box. So one of our examples here, we have a cookie decorating activity. And we have a sweet side and a spicy side. So depending on the type of couple or how comfortable they are with each other or how many glasses of wine they've had in the evening, you can do either the sweet side or the spicy side, or you could do both of them. And we sent this out to some beta testers just to make sure we were on the right track. And friends of mine that just had a baby a few months ago, and they did the cookie decorating activity. This is one of the pictures we actually could show. A few of them have pictures that you can't show in mixed company. But what happened is that they had a great time. They learned new things about each other, and it's something that they'd love to just come to their house every month, once a month. And that's what we're doing. They fit into our main target audience, that's millennial moms. There are 16 million just millennial moms just in the US alone. That's not counting any other country right now. In addition to that, we found that near empty nesters and empty nesters, so the folks that have just sent their kids off to college, or kids are in high school and they're busy doing band or track or whatever, they're out of the house all the time, and these parents don't have anything to do, and they're, well, what do we do with all this free time now? Because the kids are gone finally. 17 million of those folks, so do the math, and this is a solid chunk of people. I was talking about our competition earlier, that they're not doing the job, and we found that the activities fall into 3 different categories that the competitors are trying to do. Playful activities, emotional activities, and sexual activities. The playful activities are things that you're just doing that are fun together. So you're going for a bike ride, or you're going for a walk, or playing a game together. Your emotional activities are things where you're connecting verbally. So you're having a long conversation with your significant other. You're having dinner, and you're connecting on that level. We found that what we're trying to do with ours is put our activities right in that sweet spot in the middle, where we incorporate all 3 of these areas, where our competitors just are only doing 1 or 2. We're connecting with people right now using several different channels. We've got our website, getbondingbox.com. We have a monthly newsletter, which actually will be coming out this week because we put it out at the beginning of the month, each month. And our social media channels, they're all at getbondingbox. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Haven't done Snapchat yet. We're not totally down with the kids yet between the 2 of us, but we're trying. That might be coming in the future. But what's happening right now, you can go online to getbondingbox.com. You can check out what we have, and you can purchase a subscription anywhere between a monthly subscription, once a quarter, twice a year, or just if you want to try it once, give it a shot and see what you think. We've got options. We've also got some partnerships coming up. Once we have enough orders where we don't want to be sitting in one of our kitchens for 12 hours on a Saturday filling boxes, we've got a fulfillment company down in Cedar Rapids that is just waiting for us to basically pull the trigger on this and tell them we want them to do it, and then they'll take over. We're also talking with some food suppliers in Iowa just to try to keep our sourcing local rather than looking out of the state or overseas. We're also looking at relationship counselors, and this is something where relationship counselors have actually come to us and said, well, this would be great if we could have this for our couples that have just finished couples counseling, to get them to keep talking, keep interacting, that sort of thing. So we have at least one down in Cedar Rapids that is ready to hop on board with this at basically whenever we're ready to fill that out. So we are making money. Our slide got a little wonky, but that's okay. It's only costing us about $19 for the stuff in the box, and we're charging about $28. So we do have a decent profit margin with this, and hopefully we'll be maybe not rolling in cash, but we'll be doing okay. We also have a group of pre-orders from our time from Startup Weekend all the way through the University of Iowa's Venture School program, and over the past 2 years as we've been developing this thing. And we're in the process of contacting all those folks and getting them converted over to actual subscriptions at this point. So what are we doing right now? Trying to get people signed up at getbondingbox.com. Beyond that, it's just a matter of getting the word out over this holiday season coming up and over the next half a year or so. Just getting in people's minds, doing ads on Facebook and Google, and getting in touch with their people on YouTube that do unboxing videos. Well, we've got a box. They can open our box up, show it off. Beyond that, then, in about a year, we want to have some of our staff built out, and including a relationship expert and someone who can basically make sure our couples are getting the sort of goods that they're expecting from us, from these packages. So we are BondingBox. We are date night delivered at home to busy couples. And if you're interested in signing up, we created a discount code for 10% off your first month of BondingBox if you use that discount code right there. So you can take a picture of that. I'll leave that up. But I'm willing to take any questions. Thank you so much.